Today, the month-long celebration of LGBTQ plus pride comes to a close with a massive march here in New York City.
That's right. The march kicks off at 25th Street and 5th Avenue, and that's where we find Pix 11's Julie Millet this morning with a look at this year's celebration. Julie.
John and Kala, good morning. This march kicks off today at noon, but the preparations, of course, began well ahead of time. And you can see behind me here, the stage is set. They are getting ready for this massive celebration here with a strong police presence as well. Tens of thousands of people expected to take part in this year's Pride March. Now, this year's march also expected to be part party and part protest. Participants expected to recognize their community's gains while also calling attention to recent anti-LGBTQ plus laws like bans on transgender healthcare. This year, tensions over the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza might also affect the celebrations. Pro-Palestinian activists have already disrupted pride parades in Boston, Denver, and Philadelphia. The executive director of NYC Pride says it is a more active presence this year in terms of protest at pride events, but that's okay. Pride was born out of a protest. Of course, the first Pride March held here in New York City in 1970 to commemorate the one-year anniversary of the Stonewall Inn uprising, a riot that began with the police raid on the Manhattan Gay Bar. No matter what happens here today, though, officials say they are prepared to keep everyone safe.
We have to take all these threats as they are serious and they are credible. There's no specific threat to this event. However, we prepare like we do with all our major events as though anything can happen and we need to be ready for anything.
Right now, officials saying there are no credible threats to today's Pride March. Of course, the only threat we might see is this humid weather. It is a threat, at least to my hair out here this morning. Now, there are a number of road closures to be aware of today as well. We have a list of those road closures on our website, pix11.com. We're going to be out here in the next hour to bring you another update. For now, John and Kala, I will send it back to you. Kala, good to see you on a Sunday.
Thanks, Julie. Great to see you, too. It's going to be a lot of fun out there today. You are going to see the most colorful, fun, happy
this
parade.
This is the calm before the party.
Really is.
All right. Thanks, Julie. And before Pride March kicks off, keep it right here for our Pix 11 Pride special. It's going to be hosted by Candace Gibson. It airs right here after we get off the air at 9:30 here on Pix 11.
And we're learning more about the victims of that deadly crash into a nail salon.